Hello, my friends. I am sorry for the delay. So, let's don our special thinking cap here. Get our thinking cap on. Nate, Moon, thank you for being here as the stream starts. I really, really appreciate it. Tonight, I'm going to go ahead and commit to some ladder games. And I think that the way we're going to go with the ladder games tonight is peace. What happened, Debo? Oh, Debo said peace. Yes, peace and love. Peace and love. Going to be sleeving the Kethis combo deck while you play. Ooh, gnarly. Wow. That's really cool. Doing homework while I stream. So you guys are just keeping me company. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Debo was able to get some blasts out there for me. So while we play tonight, I'm going to be taking it seriously. I just want to decide, what are we going to play in the competitive ladder? Are we going to play? Would we like to play? I've got Mean Green, which I've been playing a lot. This deck is actually seeing a lot of play right now. I've got Jund Dinos, which is also very, very good. Golgari Good Stuff, Bant Ramp, Orzhov Aggro, all Tier 1 decks. So let's take a quick vote. If you have time to type it into the stream, let me know. Picked up 2 Kethis at Spanky's. He told me he lost to it at the qualifier. That Kethis deck is the real deal. It's the real deal. Either wins on Jace or Instamill, right? The Landfall event was a grind. It was a grind. And there wasn't like really much in the way of tremendously competitive, inventive decks. It was mostly just Tier 1 decks playing within the event. And surprisingly enough, Holiday Ramp did very, very well. The 2 games that I played. Very, very well. I didn't like the Landfall event either, frankly. I think it was the least fun of the Plancation events thus far. By far, the least fun of them. So, but we did get the land, and we're done with it. We don't have to go back. So, Dimir discard sounds like a great solution to that. Great solution. What deck should we play? Should we just rock Orzhov tonight? Orzhov or Esper Control? I'm okay with Orzhov. It's a good deck. Jund Dinos, that would be one that I would lean towards for sure. Jund Dinos gets the job done. But so does Orzhov Aggro. Debo, you here? You want to cast a vote, brother? Debo is not here. Debo showed up just to say goodbye. All right, so... all right, Dinos it is. We've decided. Gonna play some ladder games with Dinos. Flip a coin. I'd have to go get a coin, but I could do that. We really want one of our Otepec Huntmasters or the Marauding Raptor, but I like the 3 lands here. We may draw one. It's a passable game 1 opener. So, let's go for it. All right, so mono blue. Oh, not mono blue. Flyers, I guess. Yeah, we really want to... Yeah, Debo's back. We really want one of those 2-drops. Look at that. That's interesting. Stormfleet Aerialist. We definitely want one of those 2-drops. Empyrean Eagle. There it is. We are in trouble. And I gotta play the 7/6. Unfortunately. Teferi, bounce the Rotting Regisaur. Draw a card. Combat for 7. Takes us down to 7. Not a great hand. Really wanted one of those 2-drops. And I think we're dead. We are dead. Good game. All right. So we know exactly what we're playing here. That was quick. That was quick. Yeah, we got to go heavy control here. So, oh, we modified this the last time we played. This isn't the actual list. Collision's good here. Drop 2 communes. Drop 1 Galta. Go with 3 trophies and 2 Veil of Summer. I never draw like that playing that flyer deck either. I never draw well. Let's play 1 more Veil of Summer as well. Yeah, Domri would have been good there, but this actually isn't the competitive dinos list. We modified this pretty heavily on a stream, so I may switch over to Mean Green. I've really been enjoying that quite a bit. Needed a second land there. Unfortunately, got a Maul. That is totally keepable. We'll dump one of the Regisaurs. Actually, we don't need to dump the Regisaur at all. Guess we dump a land and hope to draw one. Yeah, it seems reasonable. All right. Here we go. Draws a card. Just sending out the flyers. Alright, that's pretty good for us. One Marauding Raptor. And swing in. Alrighty. We are definitely off on a race here. down to 11. 2, 4, 6, 8. Any old favorable winds kills us. Any Empyrean Eagle kills us. Good game. Wow. We got absolutely crushed by the Flyers deck. Crushed. Absolutely destroyed by Flyers. 2 amazing games for that blue-white deck there. Amazing games, actually. So we need black or red spells. I mean, those were amazing games. We got completely run over. Yeah, head to the casino. We'll play first. Ah, yikes. All we need is 1 land. Hopefully it's not one of those nights. You know what I mean? Play some competitive games, hanging out with some of my best buddies. And I mean that. I'm going to move this mic a little bit. Can you guys still hear me okay? If I move the mic back a little bit? Alright, so looks like we might be playing yet another copy of Orzhov Vamps. Nice, thumbs up. Great. And we're still stuck on 1 land, which is fine. Hit him for 1. Yeah, we'll hold back the second copy of the Ebon Legion. Yeah, that was the plan. Slowly roll them out. Gonna get that Legion Lieutenant, probably. Or the Legion's End. Legion, Legion, Legion. Yeah. Lieutenant's probably where they want to be, for sure. Ugh. I mean, I guess I did keep a 1-lander, but... sometimes. Another Thought Erasure. That's interesting. And Ben's another Thought Erasure. Why does this always happen? Look at our opponent. What is that? Two attackers. Elects to block. Okay. 5 mana. And try to rebuild here.
I know my responsibility.
I guess Teferi bounce the Knight of the Ebon Legion back to my hand, draw a card.
Oh, I've done the hero.
Okay. Seems reasonable. Cast down on the Knight, I guess, or Narset.
I train every day, knowing I have just the trick for this.
Cry of the Carnarium. Well, he'll survive the Cry if we can get him the counter. But we kind of want to kill Teferi, don't we? Nah. Yeah, he Wrathed anyways. But he'd be at 6, not 7. So...
Meditate and prepare.
That'll do the trick. We're just too far behind on the control matchup. Being on 1 land for 4 turns.
Might be a bad idea.
Not so good.
I can no longer stand
5
by
turns,
and
yeah.
watch. Hold that thought.
I mean, this game, in terms of the match, is pretty close to over. At this point. It is over. Maybe. He's got the Scorn. He's got the Scorn. I could swing in, I could pump it, waste my mana, and he can just Scorn it away. So, let's go to game 2. Ah, boy. I feel like between Debo and I that we're at least moderately good enough at the game to be capable of getting to higher ranks, but we do not display that at all, actually. we lose a lot. We lose a lot. So, Planeswalkers, we probably want to drop the Mortify. Drop the Cast Down. We didn't see a single creature. Doesn't mean they're not in there, but we didn't see a single creature. Let's bring that Legion's Lieutenant back in. He's obviously going to bring in more board wipes. We can drop a Vicious Conquistador. Vona. And commit to some removal here. D-Spark. 3 Noxious Grasp. Two Duress. 3 Duress. Yeah. Drop the 2 Sanctum Seekers and go with 2 Gideons. Let's run it like that. Let's run it like that. I mean, we can't blame it on the mana. I kept a 1 mana hand there. And here's another. I can't get to land in my opener to save my life here. Which is fine. Mulligan. Okay. Okay. That's a hand I think we have to play, right? Keep the 6. Ben a Sorin. If it doesn't involve a 90s rap song, Devo won't play it. True. All right. Knight of the Ebon Legion. Legion Lieutenant. Try to spike some damage here quickly. Thought Erasure. Oh, hero. Actually saw a hero. What do you know? Who doesn't love that? So go to combat. Now we get Thought Erasured and lose our Sorin. Right? Oh, the Kaya? Okay. Combat for 2. I think I +1 Sorin and deal 3 to the hero. Right here. And sacrifice the lifelink token. And then go to combat. Gain 3 life. Seems good. Narset.
Those who cannot perceive beyond belief put thoughtfulness before action.
Well, that's a bummer. I think we leave up the mana to be able to pump the knight.
Blood calls to your soul.
Okay. Yep. Go to damage. Sure. Sure
Prove
thing.
your prowess.
There's Hero Dominaria. Othakaya. Sure.
Watch your temper.
Man. Man. Just sometimes, man, I'm telling you. I just
I bestow a mighty curse.
chumps it away. Chumps it away. Oh, well. Ah, goodness gracious. Sure.
I know my responsibility. Hurry!
Draws a card. Draws a card. Let me guess. A land. Maybe a godless shrine this time. No. It's a Legion's Landing. Let's go to combat. Sure. That was dumb.
This is but a taste of my power.
It was dumb.
We need to move quickly.
I guess here comes the wrath. Yep. Arena is not being kind to us. It's just not.
Our veins thirst for life.
Arena is just not being kind to us. I don't feel like we've played this wrong. I feel like I feel like we've had bad draws. The first game we had no lands. This game our
Let's
first
skip to the good part.
5 turns were nothing but lands. And we don't need nothing but lands with a top curve of 4.
My prowess is unmatched by my peers.
I really don't think there's a way to get ahead here.
Keep an open
So we
mind.
will drop into gold 4. It's getting painful to watch. I'm sorry. I'll try to make better decisions, or be more upbeat about getting my butt kicked. Oh man, I'm just gonna go after what I really love. I'm gonna play what I really love here. Just do what I do. Do some draft? Maybe. I'm going to play some Mean Green for a while. And then I might do some draft. We got time. I owe you guys 30 minutes anyway. Plays an untapped Stomping Ground to shock my Llanowar Elves. Oh, we played right into that. Nice. 2/3 Leafkin. Gotta love that. Got to love that. Gotta love that. Takes the damage. Shocking. Rutro Raggy.
I have survived Nico Bolas, and I will survive you. My, how you've grown.
Hmm. Sure. That's good game, bub. Let me just floss on him a little bit here.
Stomping time.
These pelt collectors get big fast. Little mono green beats. Veil of Summer can be really, really good here. Really good for us, in fact. Shutting down those Omnath triggers can be great. But I don't know if we really need it in terms of just straight beats potential right now. We're actually in an okay position. Let's just try it. We can bring in a little Veil Summer if Omnath seems to be a problem, but just on the beats potential alone, we seem to be okay. Playing some Magic cards with you folks. I'm really bad at singing. Really, really bad. You do some draft, Debo. You do it. Let's chance it. So again, 2 pelts, 3 champion. What about it? Yeah. That's a good hand. Is that the... Oh, you're just talking about... I am great at wearing hats. You are correct. Lightning Stormkin. Taken 2. I think we go Llanowar. Paradise Druid. And get ready to get funky. Yeah, the Shuffler. There are problems with it. Or maybe there's not. Maybe we just play so much Magic that we get fixated on the ones where the Shuffler's really bad. Nah. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? What am I talking about? So we'll go X4 on the Hydra. Beat down this flyer. And you get to see the power firsthand of Vivian.
With the arc bow at my side, I can't lose a fight. Get him.
I mean, you really get to see the power of Vivian. Interesting. It's interesting to leave the mana open like that.
We're fit enough to survive.
Let's go to combat. Blocks the Trampler. Okay. Awesome. just for playing Bombard, I love that. Just for the Bombard. I love it. Bombard. That is awesome. Omnath. Sure. Kills one of our nerds. Puts a +1/+1 counter on him. That's just what we needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. X equals 5. Boom shakalaka. Gobble gobble.
I'd get out of the way if I were you.
Good game. A little bit of mono green beats. That is what I call a can-do attitude. Little bit of can-do. Claim the prize. Black or red spells, huh? Well, what draft is up? I really want to keep playing ranked, but I feel like maybe we should just wait for the season to rotate. How many days are left? 4 days. Let's change up our avatar. We will be
This is your first lesson in
Jaya
pyromancy.
Ballard. Meh. Do it, Evs. Well, thank you. Green did fun. Is that correct syntax, you think? Green did fun. Yes. That's Debo, you just created the first Lansego t-shirt. That's the first one. Green did fun. Oh boy. Okay. We can do whatever. Look how close we are. Yay. Yeah, dude. Green did fun. We do need to start writing articles again, but the truth is the workload is like with the stream schedule, the workload has become just between Debo and I. It's pretty heavy. I don't want to complain about it because we're having a lot of fun with it, but we definitely need to start writing articles again. And you can expect that will be the case as we start really getting into our tier 3, tier 4 brews with Throne of Eldraine. But Green did fun. I was going to write one today, but I got sick and can't really concentrate. All those people at the Minnesota State Fair, Debo, eating things off of sticks. New phone, who dis? What up, Slippy? Moon, we would love to hire some people to help, but that's a big consideration. That's a big consideration. I would love to hire somebody to write content for us. We also have no money right now. That is true. If we can get this stream up and off the ground, you can expect Debo and I to like gradually turn this into a business. Our goal for this, and I don't mind sharing this with you because we announce it in the podcasts all the time, or we talk about it in the podcasts all the time, is we would like to eventually do like Land Say Go sanctioned events, large scale tournaments, and put on an event at a convention center and do those kind of things and just turn that into, you know, something real. We're investing a lot in the website, in the podcast, in the gear for the streams, in the deck builder and the card search. Strip Magic Gauntlet. Dude, I would easily win a Strip Magic Gauntlet against Debo. Challenge accepted. Debo, you game? I know you're game. We do that for fun anyway. Don't we, bud? Don't we? Wait. Oh, man. I think me being naked is the real win. I've seen you pretty close. I've seen you. I'm not sure I'd tune into that. That's fair too. That's fair too. At least you're getting it out there up front, you know. I'll let Debo tell you the story, but we went and played paintball at this massive paintball event where they were like flying helicopters over, and there were people who had like converted cars to look like tanks that were firing like machine gun style paintballs. It was a massive like warfare scale paintball event, Germans versus Americans, and it was like 103 degrees out there. 2:00 in the afternoon, dry, sweltering sun, and it was awesome. It was awesome, but we both nearly died of heat exhaustion, and there was a point where we stripped down to our skibbies and we're just laying there, just like, not cuddling, but just laying there. It was so hot that we threw all of our sleeping bags and everything into the van and sealed up the van and turned on the air conditioning full blast, and not realizing that the humidity that would gather in there when we woke up, like there was literally like water gathered on the floor of the van. It was good times. It was real good times. We bonded that day. We bonded that day. Okay. I'd totally tune in. Whatever. Okay, so we got a game of ranked draft core set 2020, ranked draft core set 2020. Speaking of the Discord, we should have that all figured out. Not before the end of this week, but next week we'll have the administrative stuff and all that set up for the Discord, and then we can start posting that link. Probably going to put it right here on the screen, and then a rotating image of a couple of things as well. All right. Well, we can sync 750 into a ranked core set draft. Meh. Yeah, I mean, we've got all the cards. We've got all the cards in core set 20. Yeah. Yeah, we've been playing a lot of Magic. What else do we got? Ranked War of the Spark draft. Yeah, Ranked War of the Spark draft. Why don't we commit to one? You want to do one? Let's do one. Yeah, let's do one. All right, boys, let's draft. Let's do it. Pack one, pick one. Command the Dreadhorde. Merfolk Skydiver, Rebel Belt Rioters, Vraska. Vraska's good. You know, Command's pretty good in a draft environment. I see it get passed a lot, though. It seems like it could be good. Oh man, Rebel Belt Riders could be really good too. What's the card we want here for pick 1? Vraska is really good. Do we pass the Command the Dread Horde? I feel like that's such a good top end, but yeah, let's go with our instinct.
Now. Step aside or be crushed.
Ooh, Kiora's pretty good too, but we got to start picking up some big creatures, and I don't know how many 4-power creatures we're going to be running into here. Pollen Bright Druid's pretty good. Yeah, the Rampage. You want to go Jund? Well, we don't have to go Jund. We can go Rakdos. Rampage is good. Probably not Elder Spell. Let's pick that up. I like the 4/4. I mean, we could start trying to play for Amass. Amass is really strong in draft, especially if we can find them early. And zombie tokens we control have Death Touch. We can't lean on the Amass, though. I like this Chain Whip Cyclops. Soren's Thirst is very, very good in terms of removal. Can be great, in fact. Do we start trying to lean into Amass? Yeah, we can lean into Amass. Amass Death Touch. Yeah, let's lean into some Amass. That sounds good. What else do we got? Samet Sprint. Lazatep Behemoth's a fairly good 5/4. I mean, I guess the Rager's an okay play. It is a vanilla Thragtusk. it is, for sure. I think we go, since we're already leaning into red and black here, I think we actually pick up the I think we pick up the Lazatep Behemoth here. As long as it's your turn, it's got first strike, sacrifice another creature. I don't really like it. I'm going to go with 5/4. And now we're leaning into Amass. So we're going Grixis with this. I like the Herald of the Dread Horde. We're picking up Amass creatures, and we can just go heavy with it. Crush Descent's not bad. Those tend to get passed quite a bit. Pick up another Amass creature. There's a little draw card. We probably don't want too many Lazatep Behemoths. I like the Scry Trigger here on the Wall of Runes. 0/4 blocker. Kind of useless to us otherwise. That's a good call. I tend to go very, very creature heavy. That's not bad. I mean, if we're picking up the Lazatep Behemoths and we're going deep game. The Blind Blasts are interesting. I like another Lifelink Haste. Yeah, I think the Hound's right. Yeah. I mean, a 4/1 Haster. Windmill the Hound. Just start windmilling Hounds. I kind of like the Assault Team for a little, you know, that's a very red creature. You know what I mean? I mean, we can pick up another Hound. It's not good for us late game. I think maybe we pick up the Assault Team here. I like the assault team. Yeah, we'll go with another one drop. Why not? All right. All right, so staying in Rakdos, a little bit of draw card. See if we can't make those work for us. And there's the assault teams again, back again. Target player or planeswalker. It's a good removal spell. Well. I think that's the worst card printed in the set. I really do. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not very much in the way of... Yeah, Bastion could be very good for us, actually. But I want that Obnixilis. Is he good? Is the Obnixilis good? Yeah, I think it's Obnixilis.
The history of this world is one of conquest.
Ooh.
It's my turn.
And here's the Manticores. I love these Manticores. We get an Amass 2 trigger on the ETB. We've got an Obnixilis Cruelty, which can be fantastic for us. Ashiok is absolutely disgusting in... Yeah, the black removal is great. Maybe that Manicore will come back. I doubt it, though. I feel like people are drafting Amass right now. But we'll take the Cruelty. There's Kaya. Look at it. It just keeps throwing. Your opponents and permanents your opponents control with blah, blah, blah. Exile target creature. Jeez. Spark Harvest. I don't know. We got a Spark Harvest here. Spark Harvest is a good spell. I think we take that piece of removal, actually, and then start just going creatures. All right, fine. We'll take the initiative. That is fine. And people are in our colors for sure. Unlikely Aid. Not bad. We could just take a vanilla creature. We could take the Ravnica at War, even though people aren't going to play that. It'd be nice to have that, just to have the rare and go rare drafting on this pack. There's nothing else here that we would want. Gideon's Triumph is bad. Let's just take the rare and stop people from having it. Hey, Tybalt! Amass 3. Oh, we're not in Grixis. Poops. We should be in Grixis. There's Aid the Fallen. I'm drafting against computers. No, I'm not.
It's not fun in games until someone gets hurt.
Oh, wait. Yes, I am. I like the assault teams. People don't like the assault teams. I like the assault teams. There's the invading Manticores. Of course I'm drafting against computers. There'd be a time limit otherwise. I'm not that dumb. I think. Did we take the interplanar beacon here? Could have fooled Nate. Yeah. Let's do Stoneblades. Let's take that. I like that. We need to get some creatures. Sure. I like big creatures too. Another invading Manticore. That'll work. Another Stoneblades. Sure. Taking things in our colors. You don't get that. You don't get those. Topple the statue. Another Obnixilis, a Bond of Revival. Ooh, Bond of Revival's good here. Shadow Fugue can be great as well, but I think we take... just wheeling all these grazers away. Yeah, Blast Zone's real good. I kind of want that. We have like no creatures. We have like no creatures. We need creatures. But we can destroy a lot of creatures. We can destroy, but they can draw cards. Blast Zone is really good here. We haven't done much for our amass game plan. What do we take here, guys? Take the blast zone? All right. I'm all right with that. My goodness. Goblin Assault Team. I'm doing it. Widespread Brutality. Ha ha. That may have been a bad choice. Honor the God Pharaoh. On-crop Invader. We got the Mayhem Devil here. But we're not sacrificing much in the way of permanents, are we? But it is a 3/3 in our colors. There's another Lazatep Behemoths. Yeah, the God Pharaoh's the way to go. Dreadmalkin's good card. There's another Herald of the Dread Horde. Got a Blind Blast again. More draw card. Another Banehound for our 1-drops. And with the Nahiri Stoneblades, those can be quite good. Let's take it. Aid the Fallen. Seems like an okay card to add to our deck here. Bond of Revival came back to us. Let's take that. Another Aid the Fallen. Another Nahiri Stoneblades. My goodness. My goodness. This actually looks like it could be a lot of fun. So do we run 3 Banehounds? We drop a Nahiri Stoneblades. Go to 2 Banehounds. Yeah, we dropped the Blind Blast. Amass, Tybalt's. This deck's not bad. Drop a Lazatep Behemoth. Correction. This deck is terrible. Oh, we dropped the Guild Globe. Drop the Tithe Bearer. Curve is pretty high. Like the Kaya's ghost form, though. 44 cards, huh? I'll drop a behemoth. That was my favorite card. Drop an assault team. Drop a stone blades. Drop the hounds. They do little to nothing mid to late game. I agree. We'll drop both. We'll drop both the hounds, and go taller. Let's go taller. So let's bring the maybe not the tithe bearer. I really like the goblin assault teams. Haste 4/1. Kills a creature, puts a +1/+1 counter on our zombie, or whatever. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals damage to a player or planeswalker, and if we can somehow resolve this, it could be funny. It could be funny. And the Stone Blades seem like they're pretty good. So I put my girls to bed. Ileana turns to me and says, "Cuddle daddy in my bed." So I'm like, okay, we cuddle. I start lightly snoring, and after about 5 minutes, she pushes me in the face and says, "Daddy goes to his bed now." Yeah. Yeah. That's real sweet. All right, so let's bring in another Goblin Assault team. And call it good. Alrighty. And let's get to some draft. Let's get to some draft. Drafting cards, drafting cards. Well, we already drafted cards. Not much in the way of like real big bombs here. Not much in the way in our deck of like really big bombs. No real big mythics. We didn't hit any real big rares. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't keep the Dread Horde. Like, this is a really slow hand. But it is draft. Hopefully we don't just get run over here. More Rakdos. Okay. Guild Globe draws a card. Music is so tense right now. Music is so tense. It's like, wee. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm alright with that. It gets a +1/+1 counter when you cast non-creature spells. Hopefully it doesn't rattle off a bunch of cantrips here. This is instant speed, so. We need to find a swamp. What is going on here?
Go ahead. Beg for mercy. I'm listening. If you see an assassin coming for you,
Well,
that's a bad assassin.
if you see an assassin coming for you, that's a bad assassin. I would certainly think so.
I'm good at killing, but I don't always enjoy it.
We're in trouble.
Oh, I'm running out of room to store my trophies.
Hey, that's okay. That helps us quite a bit, even though our Vraska dies. But I have no other option. I can Aid of the Fallen her back. I mean, I have to play this. Unfortunately.
I lead the Golgari now. Step aside or if you see an assassin coming for you, that's a bad assassin.
If we can get there with another land, things could go pretty well for us. I think maybe we should have dropped that other... well, Blast Zone would be okay, but we can't hit the tokens at all, so... Well, we'll see how it goes. Attacks with both.
Just a flesh wound. I've suffered worse. Oh, I'm running out of room to store my trophies.
Looks almost exactly like what we were drafting. Does it not? The target creature can't block this turn. We are in bad shape. Green. I feel like we should have leaned into blue a little bit, but I've been wrong before. That's all right. That's all right. Oh my goodness.
Being incorporeal is a great way to live a dull party.
Should have kept the Bane Hounds, right. Yep. We'll modify that for next deck. We'll go a little lower to the ground.
More fun than in the Undercity.
Well, this doesn't really help us very much. Yeah, we went a little too tall. We need to go lower. And we needed more 2-drop creatures, probably. Or should have drafted the Elder Spell. Yes. In hindsight, probably. We're dead. 3. Oops. And there's our first loss on the draft, everybody. All right. There's our first loss on the draft. We do have a podcast that I have not been able to even touch or edit at all this week. And tomorrow I'll be on a plane for business to St. Louis and back home late tomorrow. Not too late that if I need to stream, though, that I could do that. But, yeah. Our podcast, I love our podcast. It's a great time for us to be able to sit down and just talk with one another. All right, let's edit this. And let's go low to the ground again. And bring in the Stone Blades. And I like the other cantrip as well. We'll drop to 1 Aid the Fallen. We'll drop the Ghost Form. Let's clip the Behemoth. Drop the Blast Zone. Oops. I need to find one more card to cut here. There. I'm much happier with this. Thank you very much, Moon and Nate. I appreciate that, guys. You folks are the best. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Debo won't give me a soundboard, though. I want a whammy button. I want a whammy button, but he thinks that I would abuse it. Whammy, whammy, whammy. Whammy. He's probably right. I would not abuse it. I don't have that kind of personality. I would not abuse it. I'd abuse it. The common hyperporpoise has an abrupt snout, pointed teeth, and a triangular thoracic fin, while the bottle-nosed dolphin, or Tertiopterum catus, has an elongated beak, round cone-shaped teeth, and a rectangular thoracic appendage. But I'm sure you already knew that. That's what turns me on about you, is your attention to detail. Whammy! Yep. Yep, I'd abuse it. I would abuse it almost shamelessly so. Again, our curve is at 4 here. Lace is out. Oh my gosh. You can tell how traumatized. You can tell absolutely how traumatized I am by seeing cards like Arboreal Grazer, because like I'm like, oh my god, what were all these? Look at this. He's got 4 colors already. Slipknot, if I lose because he's running the Grazer, we're just gonna bow to your excellence forever, and call it good. We're gonna call it good. So let's go Herald of the Dreadhorde. And then we'll assault team.
It's a dog-eat-villain world out there.
Interesting. I like that. Some good tech. I'm looking for Ray Finkel and a clean pair of shorts. That Arboreal Grazer is gonna. Oh my goodness, the Arboreal Grazer is gonna get. We have to deal with that now. No blocks. Arboreal Grazer beatdown. Oh man. I think we target a player or planeswalker. Oh no! We can let him draw 2 cards. What's the password? New England clam chowder. Is that the red or the white? Can never remember that. The white? Yes. Let's see here. MTG legend John Finkel. That is true. I think we have to... Let's Ob Nixilis. And let's... -2. Our opponent draws 2. Takes 2.
It is just a small headache.
We're going to go to combat here.
I've learned
I absolutely love Ace Ventura. I love Ace Ventura.
Knowledge is not without pride.
Giving our opponent cards does not feel good. I feel like Ob Nixilis just helps you lose the game. But he can destroy another creature. So hopefully he's just drawing lands. That'd be great. You should have killed my dude. That's a great idea. Damn it.
Didn't say fair.
That's not good.
One, monsters know better than to hide under my bed.
Draw 2, get a 2/2. Yeah. That would have been great.
You only fuel my hatred.
But now, just look at the supreme value of the Goblin Assault team. Ta-da!
I'm gone for now, but not forever.
And I want Ob Nixilis. Ah. Well, we get no value out of Ob Nixilis after he swings at him next turn. So do we use him to kill the token? No. Let him draw 2 cards for nothing? We can at least get a little more damage out of him. Yeah, we can get a little more damage out of him. That's fine.
Try not to think too hard.
Try not to think too hard. Okay, Ob Nixilis, we won't. Oh no! That's painful. Oh, that's painful. Oh no! I think we keep Tybalt, don't we? For the creatures? Oh, that's painful. Sure.
It is unwise to defy demons.
Loxodon Sergeant. It's very good stuff. Tybalt.
I would be honored.
Make a dude.
Messy.
Banehound. Go to combat. Takes the 4. Okay. Taking the 4 damage. Our deck's not very good, guys. Or maybe it is. No, it's not very good. But we tried. We tried. I feel like we didn't really draw any bombs. We had a Blast Zone, a Dread Horde, some other rare that we passed. We passed all our rares, just passed them away.
Suffer the dreams of the damned.
Suffer the dreams of the damned. I like that. Okay. Okay.
Revel in your rage.
Boop. We've totally lost the art for this card. Our best people are looking for it. That's pretty funny. Well, that's not good. Swing the assault team again. Let's peel one of those manticores right off the top here. Yep. Do we make a devil? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet. Kind of like Gladiator. Not yet. Not yet. I just ruined the end of the movie for you, by the way, if you've never seen it. And if you haven't seen Gladiator,
I am
what
your
rock are you living under exactly? Gladiator's a great movie. That's a good one. Gladiator, Gladiator, Gladiator. Come on! Go to combat. Gain 2. Hoya! The hounds are getting there.
It is just
The hounds are doing stuff. A wall. Scry 1. Our opponent has 5 colors of mana. On the bright side, you can cast your Thragtusk if you draw one. Yeah. Yeah, we can. Aid the Fallen! That's fantastic. Kind of want kind of want one of these walkers to die, and then we'll cast Aid the Fallen. So let's make a devil. Hello.
I adore an audience.
Then Aid the Fallen. 1, 2. Hey. Grab those back. It's a good spell, Aid the Fallen. Cast an Assault Team. No escape. All right. That makes sense. Send an attacker. Block it up, Home Skillet. Okie dokie. Getting on the draft train. Getting on the draft train.
Knowledge is not.
Oh no.
without price.
Arboreal Grazer beatdown, Slipknot. More Arboreal Grazer beatdown. Wow, Angrass Rampage actually going to come through here. Let's have him sacrifice a creature. You are the target player. It's a good thing we were able to get rid of it. Gets the chains. And 2 attackers. A major war of attrition here. If our opponent draws one of their big bombs, this could flip. This has been very uneventful as of this last or thus far. One of the Nahiri Stone blades would be really good too here. Another counterspell? I would just think that was tops.
Devilishly fun for me.
I would just think that was so swell.
My friend is here to help you.
Take your damage from Obnuxilus, sir. He's hate twisted.
Try
Boom.
not to think too hard.
Yep, that's bad. It's bad, okay. And we're gonna have to draw. We're gonna have to draw something. It's got hexproof, guys. Easy win. Yeah, the assault team gets it done. Yeah, the devils alone. He definitely doesn't want to be taking damage from the devils. So we'll go to combat with everything. Yep. Go to combat with everything. Blocks the 4-1. Blocks the 2-2. Takes 2. That was a god-awful block. I agree. That was not the way I would have done it. It's just not the way I would have done it.
Oh, they're so cute.
Takes one.
Suffer the
Croc on the doggo leg. I don't know, man. This game is over. Old Lady Jaya gets us our first win. Oh, boy. Win with class. Just pass. It's not me holding up the game. I'm not the one holding up the game, bro. It was him holding up the game. It was his turn. No, it was me holding up the game. A win with the ob kill. No way. No way. Dude, for all I know, he could have had the one card he needed to put my whole deck into my graveyard. I'm not a pleb. Stop. Whoa. Oh, we're right there, guys. 500 more XP and we've maxed it out. Tasteless kill. Yeah. Oh, man. What's going on? Can I get back into my draft? Okay, great. Let's play another one. I'm not a pleb. Stop. You guys. Be nice. Be nice. Okay, so this Stream Deck thing is really, really cool. It's really cool. We're not even putting it to the max potential yet either. This is a good opener. I refuse to concede, but I expect my opponents to. Oh, yeah. Boom. Get some, sir. Or madam. Or you. A conch wrangler. Crunch wrangler. Crunch. Crunch wrangler. That one's a little close. That one's curiously close to, like, fringe. Little close. Well, let's get a mountain source out there. I want to swing with this. I want to swing with this. Hey, this hound. Okie dokie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You look like a worthy opponent. Share in my strength.
Ruh-roh, Reggie. Death Touch zombie tokens. No attacks. Wrangling dim crotches. Crotch Wrangler. That's what I'm saying. Look at it. It's like if you were passively attack. Attack. So if you were like passively listening, you're at your LGS and you're like playing some Friday Night Magic, or you're in a draft or something, someone's like, oh, someone passed the Crotch Wrangler. You may get a suspect look. Like someone may kind of look around and peek at that one because it sounds pretty close. Well,
Be your best self.
Look at that. Look at that. Well, we're close to the amass 2. And we're probably not swinging. I wonder if Tybalt was just better for us there. No attacks again. Try to keep our Death Touchers online. It doesn't have trample. Ugly. Ugly. Big green here. Big green blue. Coward. That is ugly. Jeng Yu the Wildcrafter's pretty good here. Gotta give it to him. Pretty good.
You should be flattered.
You can't gain life.
My assistants are painfully sloppy.
No attacks. How the hell are we going to get through this? This is already looking pretty bad. Oh, that's ugly. Look how bad that is. Oh, that is ugly. Wow. Wow. Not looking good, my friends. One death touch, 1/1 is... Yeah. Block with the Deather and the Initiate, get another Deather. I agree. One death touch, 1/1 is holding back all of this. That's amazing. I gotta tell you, if it was me, I'd just be like, nope. just sending them in. And 8 the Fallen's really good here for us, too. And we can hold back the invading Manticore as long as we can keep the Vizier of the Scorpion alive. Well, we'll make another token. No attacks. He didn't draw it till that turn, but he is a heathen. Oh no! Trample, taking 6 damage, no blocks. Get a Death Toucher. Bond a Revival on our 1/1. Bond a Revival on our 1/1. Well, the Manticore is good for us. It can actually help us kind of maybe trade equitably on some blocks here. And pumps it to a 3/3. And then we can hold back the other. Oh, man. What's scarier, a board full of tramplers? Well, I feel like if he plays... I mean, playing a land here is so gnarly. I'm fine. Have this on lock. until this starts happening. And then we are oh, we could be okay. We might be okay. The Aid the Fallen is really, really good for us to be able to get back some of the Amass Death Touchers. Meh. Meh. It's amazing that this 1/3/3 Death Toucher is what's band together. Well, that was bad. He enchanted the wrong creature. Agreed. The Vizier. Yeah. But that was bad. So do we get rid of the 7/6 or do we get rid of one of the ones with the counter? For sure. And we can chump the 7/6 here. Oh, boy. And let's see. That's fine. Click the Sage. Woohoo! Okie dokie. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I say we get it. Yeah, this is good. Do it again. No attacks. Lots of death touch. Lol, deathers. Yeah, that is true. Lots of deathers. Courage in crisis. Dude, I will fucking double block my life away here. Bond of Revival and Aid the Fallen. We're getting some good recursion going here. Let's bring out this brass guy. Make a death toucher.
I'm good at killing, but I don't always enjoy it.
Bullying this guy. I suppose we are kind of bullying this guy, but whatever. I don't like that we can't naturally expire our uncommon planeswalkers and get more value out of the Aid the Fallen, but I understand why they did that because people would probably get more value out of Aid the Fallen, right? Swing in. All right. With the 2/2, he's just gonna take 2, and then my Death Toucher is. Swing in with a Deather. Debo. It pumps. It pumps! That's great. I wasn't paying attention. That's nice. That's nice. That's great. Board Vizier of the Scorpion's pretty nasty. Another Crotch Wrangler. Well, let's go to combat. Swing in with the Death Touchers. Pump them, pump them. Oh no! That was bad.
I've done things.
Nah, we're alright.
I'm good at killing, but I don't always enjoy it.
Doesn't want to block the Death Touchers. At some point. Uh-oh. How did this get a counter? Oh, never mind. Okay. I know math good. Alrighty. Oh my god. It has death touch. It has death touch. We could literally wipe the board here. It kills everything. Do we want to? We've got Aid the Fallen. We can bring back the Vizier. I say we do it. I say we do it. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Oh man. It's just so gorgeous. Oh man. Debo, we got to turn that into a GIF. Can you turn that into a GIF for me? That was at 1 hour and 56 minutes into Green did fun. Oh, Green did fun. Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh man. I don't know why I think that's so funny. It is funny though. So that's GG, right? Nice. Sure. Oh man, that was gorgeous. That was gorgeous. 156. I want to turn that into a little GIF. Now we build Jundamas. Yeah. Oh, that was fantastic. Okay. Well, I owe you guys one more game, at least, for getting on late. Play of the game. That's it. We could get one more win, Debo, and max out the Mastery Pass tonight on stream. But we got to get one more win. Let's do it again. Oh, this has been a good stream. Everybody hanging out. Been a lot of fun. I'm kind of glad we drafted instead of focusing on trying to climb the ladder. But when season rotates, we should try to climb the ladder. I don't know why I'm so stuck on that. I really just want to... I don't know. I want to see if we can't get to Mythic. Who knows? Maybe we're just the fun guys instead of the competitive guys. But I think we can be competitive. Rotation's really going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, people are talking. People have been talking. Sunday was just a weird night. People are getting ready for the work week. Last night I was in a real poopy mood. I probably wasn't a lot of fun to be around. It wasn't a poopy mood so much as like I was exhausted. I was absolutely exhausted last night. Griminitions. That's the turn. And there's the Vizier the Scorpion again. Oh, dude, are you stuffed up? You had a date for once? That's awesome. That's awesome. My wife and I went out on a date on Saturday. It was great. We went to this little taco place here in Kansas City called El Fogón. It's over off Metcalf. That's probably a little too much detail, but this place is a great little Mexican deli. Like a fantastic Mexican deli. Your priorities are off. Debo. No. So do we cruelty the 1/4 here? I don't think so. I think we assault team. And then swing with the Death Toucher and the 4/1. Oh, El Fagone is dynamite, man. There's the guy who owns the place, his mom and his 2 aunts run it, and their street tacos, they're just their tacos in general are outstanding, but they make these little Mexican sandwiches called tortas, little turtles, if you will. And they are phenomenal. And El Fagone, F-O-G-O-N, El Fagone. They are phenomenal. Delicious, actually. So let's go ahead and... I don't want to use the Obnixilis Cruelty yet. That is not the right play, but the Unlikely Aid at common is probably pretty good here. So let's go... Let's go the 4/1 to Teo. And then both of those at our opponent. Sure.
Valuable experience.
That seemed like an okay play. Sweet, that place is just 10 minutes away. Going to have to try that. I am a Mexican. I'll have to be the judge on that. Well, I tell you what, I think this would pass. This is authentic stuff. Like, it's really, truly very, very good. It's very good, actually. Do we just want to start sinking some good damage here? Is this the time where we drop the cruelty? I say we drop the cruelty here. This seems like a creature that might get out of control. And just go combat full. No, JB, he said try that. Get it right. Try thar. Thar she blows. What's in our graveyard? Our spells. The Iron Bully. It's a 2/2 now. There's the Herald of the Dread Horde. Well, let's go to combat with that 4/1. And he takes it. That wasn't a smart idea. A pirate took over my phone. Sorry. Yarg. By the way, National Talk Like a Pirate Day is coming up here in the U.S. I think it's September 20th. I think it's September 20th or 19th. One of those 2 days. And why that useless knowledge is in my brain, I don't know. And it could be neither of those 2 days. But I think it's in September. So I'm going to backpedal off of that completely. But it's coming up. It's within 365 days. The 20th. How many years is it for you and the old lady? Young lady. Don't say that to your wife. Ever. Okay, so this is interesting. We got a 1/4 and a 2/2. Married or together? Married. When did you get married? Again, it wasn't. It was. That was a hot day too, Debo. Do you remember that day? I was at your wedding. That was a hot day too. Do you remember that? God, it was hot. Jesus. Oh, combat. Okay, so let's swing with both of these. He has to block. And there it is. Let's reorder those. put a token on the first striker. And then the Tybalt's. You can't gain life. Let's lock you at 3 and get to work. Match made in heaven, man. 15 years. You and Nissa. That's beautiful babies. Can we sink 3 damage here? I got a first striker. Let's see. 2 blockers. That's lethal, right? It's lethal. Full combat's lethal here. Confirm, confirm, confirm. I think it is. Yep. Got him. Devo, we maxed out the Mastery Pass. Moon, Nate, Slipknot, we maxed out the Mastery Pass. We did it. Wow. Look at those. Holy moly. And it's all thanks to Debo. That is true. And we did it. What happens? What happens? Wait a second. That's it? That's it? This whole thing doesn't light up or like... whoosh. Fine. It's a massive oversight. Could have been much better. I think we're going to have to pick this draft up. Debo, are you going to be back to stream tomorrow? That is a sweet card back. We're going to... And now I'm disappointed. All this time. All this time. Let's put that card back on Mean Green. I'll be home around 6. Cool. Do you think you'll feel up to streaming? Because I do have some editing that I need to do for us. We'll have to see how you feel. All right. Well, keep me in the know. Keep me in the know. Okay. That's a 6 or so hour drive. Sheesh. Well, plus you're sick, which means that I got to pack the podcast edit into Wednesday. Because someone forgot to upload it before they left on Saturday, and I had a whole day. I could have been sitting there. I could have had it mostly done. Grumble, grumble. I'll get it done. We may go a little raw on the podcast this week, guys. A little less editing. I may leave in all of Debo's ums. Ums and uhs. Actually, he never says or The real problem is the active lumberjacks in the background. No, you didn't want me to expose the truth. If we can't tell our stream admins, yeah, he does say it all the time. But if we can't tell our admins and the people who are showing us the constant support that you're not a regular Tom Brokaw, who can we tell? Ladies and gentlemen, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know, you always have really great insight. That's a wicked cool card back. It lights on fire when you look at it. Or when you touch it or whatever. But that's cool. So the Mastery Pass is done. What now? What now? That's just it? I'm assuming this resets when a new set drops or something. That's probably going to be it. But yeah, there's a good chance. Just go to bed, I guess. Yeah, have a good night, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We can't do this without you. let me know when that statement gets old, and we'll find a new one. Have a good night. I'll probably see you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye. You guys are the best.